The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why, no one quite knows the reason. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right, it could be perhaps his shoes were too tight. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small.
You're mean, Mr. Grinch. You really are a hero. You're as cuddly as a cactus and as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel.
But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve, hating the Who's. For he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging a mistletoe wreath. And they're there hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer, "Tomorrow is Christmas, it's practically here." Then he growled, with his Grinch fingers nervously drumming, "I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming."
You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. You're a vile one, Mr. Grinch. You have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Given the choice between the two of you, I'd take that seasick crocodile.
Then he got an idea, an awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. "I know just what to do," the Grinch laughed in his throat, and he made a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat. And he chuckled and clucked, "What a great Grinchy trick. With this coat and this hat, I look just like Saint Nick." And all their windows were dark, quiet snow filled the air. All the Who's were all dreaming sweet dreams without care. Then he slithered and slunk, with a smile most unpleasant, around the whole room, and he took every present. And he stuffed them in bags, and the Grinch very nimbly stuffed all the bags, one by one, up the chimney. Then the last thing he took was a log for their fire. Then he went up the chimney himself, the old liar. On their walls he left nothing but hooks and some wire. And the one speck of food that he left in the house was a crumb that was even too small for a mouse.
You're bad, Mr. Grinch. You're nasty, nasty scum. Your heart is full of unwashed socks. Your soul is full of gunk, Mr. Grinch. The 3 words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote: stink, stank, stunk. Nauseating, Mr. Grinch, with your nauseous super nose. You're a crooked, jerky jockey, and you drive a crooked horse, Mr. Grinch. You're a 3-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich with arson and salt.
3,000 feet up the side of Mount Crumpet, he rode with his load to the tip-top to dump it. Hoo-hoo to the Who's, who was Grinchlessly humming. They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up, I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open a minute or two. Then the Who's down in Whoville will all cry, hoo-hoo. That's a noise, grinned the Grinch, that I simply must hear. So he paused, and the Grinch put a hand to his ear. And he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, then it started to grow. But the sound wasn't sad. Why? The sound sounded merry. It couldn't be so, but it was merry, very.
Christmas come this way. Forest,
Every who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without a presence at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming, it came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons, it came without tags, it came without packages, boxes, or bags. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more. And what happened then? Well, in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. And he brought back the toys and the food for the feast, and he himself, the Grinch, carved the roast beast.
Father